Hi. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you can. I have my mic in. I want to see if that helps better with the glitchiness. Okay, what is happening today? We're going to talk about all things, just kind of YouTuber life, YouTuber living. Seeing some videos from some people doing some different things. So, 5 on. Yeah, just talking about some different things. Some different things are going on in the mojo of the YouTube world. So I wanted to talk about that today on our creator live stream. If you are checking out this live stream later, thank you for being here. There will be timestamps down below so you can jump ahead to the important parts of the conversation and get the information that you're trying to get out of this live stream. But I do encourage you to stick around for the comments of the other creators who are watching this live stream, because it's the comments and the dialogue and the interaction where the gems of the conversation can be found. So that's that. Let's see what's going on. Hello, Lifestyle with Sarah. How's it going? I'm loving this new picture you have. That's my reaction to your new pink background picture. It is beautiful. And Jeshim can hear me. How am I doing for choppy? Give me like a 10 out of 10 on choppy. Am I coming in choppy or am I okay? I'm trying to fix the live stream because it's annoying and annoys me after. Let's answer Jeannie's question first. How did I do the live with boxes around it on this post? So there's a guy who does YouTube, and I want to say his name is Ethan. I'm not really sure. But he actually talked about it in one of his videos. I think his name is Ethan. Ethan something. He's like a newer YouTuber and he does YouTube growth type videos as well. I was watching one of his videos and he was talking about how you can change text. And I had never thought about doing that before at all. My daughter, she's 14 and she's cool. So she does all these things, of course. So I think you go to Text Lingo, it's called. But if you just Google text fonts, Google that, and like a font creator will come up, and I think it's called Text Lingo. And then you type in what you want, and then you can pick a bunch of different fonts. So I picked the live font, and that's how I did that. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I'm reading Jeshim's comment. I don't know how it affects the algorithm. So take that for what it is when you are doing it, because the algorithm, of course, doesn't know how to deal with emojis. So it probably doesn't know how to deal with when you convert text. I don't really care about it too much on my live streams because I don't really tend to get brand new people to my live streams or people who watch my content. And that's okay because I really don't want to go after that other group of like small YouTubers who are all just looking to like exchange views and stuff, which really doesn't think for growth. So that's that. That's how I got that. So it's still a bit choppy. Oh, well, the good news is I'm going to be getting a space that I can use in the city soon. We have actually a building that we're working on with our construction company. So once it's ready, I'll be able to use the office there, and it's supposed to have the fastest internet in our town. So I'm really excited about getting that space. So it'll still be a little while. Let's say, yes, Ethan King, that's the name. And he has a video where he talks about it. I'll come back and link it in the description box, so go watch that video. He suggests doing it for comments if you want the comments to get noticed. So do what works for you, try it out, see if it gets your comments noticed. We'll talk more about commenting soon. But let's see. Let's see how you guys are doing. Oh my gosh, so many people here. Happy Friday. Let's talk to everybody. You guys, TiffTube is here. Hello, Tiff. She's also got a new picture, and I love it. Jashim is, of course, here. Hello, Jashim. If you guys haven't watched his latest video or seen my Instagram, it made me go crazy. I liked it so much. And right on vibe with where we're going with this. Also, Tiffany did a video in the same sort of like idea. So Kiara is here. Can Kiara some emojis because Girls came in second place for her skateboard competition, a virtual skateboard competition. I think it's like so crazy impressive because I can't even stand on my daughter's skateboard. So yay. Okay, to go in there, he's talking about the fonts. He tried that too, but I found out that the TV fonts will not be displayed. Yeah, good, solid point, Tiho. Man, I watch all your videos and I say your name over and over and over to myself, but my mouth like won't remember it, and it frustrates me. I'm gonna call you Ty. Do you have a nickname? Can we nickname you? Okay. So that's about those letters. Yeah. So sometimes it's like interesting because you try to do things to stand out, but then I noticed that the YouTube scammers, they really use the extra different font things. So that makes me lean away from it. But I thought it was fun for a live to do the live, and it's really you guys who jump on it. So Marguerite saw Tiff's video where she spoke about her channel pivot. She's really exciting. Marguerite's in the house. Everybody's giving Kiara some high fives. We love it. So much to be grateful for today. I'm really excited for today's conversation. So I really wanted to talk about all the things. So what's going on? Happy Friday. And it was like, there's so much going on. And I love that Marguerite's here, because you guys don't know, Marguerite is experiencing a breakout video. She's well into, what is that math? 5 digits. So she's over, like, Margs, tell us what number, if you want. I bet you she's close to 20,000 views though on her Redbubble video. So I said that in a video months ago. It only takes one video to like launch your channel. So sometimes just finding that one video. But then to just Shim's point in his super amazing video that he did, are we slaves to the algorithm? And do we want to be slaves to the algorithm? And then to Tiffany's video, the very real, experience of burning out. And I know that me and Jeannie have talked about burning out before on YouTube and burnout. So I wanted to pull that all together. And I want to ask you guys a question right now. Get really serious with me. This is a serious live stream. No. Are you going to have over 1 million subscribers? Yes or no? Are you going to have over 1 million subscribers? Yes or no? Tell me, because and as I was preparing for this, I actually came upon another really interesting statistic. I've got really fun things. So are you going to be, I love it. Look at these people coming in like bang. Yes. Okay. So we've got Jeshin. He's like, yes. Mm-hmm. Tisho, yes. We got TiffTube, absolutely. For me, yes. I definitely am going to have over 1 million subscribers for sure on YouTube. It's not even negotiable, right? Wait, that should have been your title. Oh, I don't know what it should have been. I thought your title was great. Okay, so yes. But and Marguerite's really don't base her. It's the quality of subscribers that matter. She's always like 5 minutes ahead of these conversations. But yeah, for me, I definitely am committed to having that over 1 million subscriber video. So here's this channel. Here's the interesting stats that I also heard today was Mr. Beast, who's like, of course, that big, huge YouTuber. In his first 2 years, so 2 years, YouTube, he only had 2,000 subscribers. Right? So that's that kind of puts it into perspective in a lot of ways. And look where he is now. And I don't know if it's the time of year with, the content that Jashim came out with, and Tiffany came out with, and, maybe those of us who started YouTube back in January are either thinking, how far they wish they would have gone, or thought they would have had their big breakout video moment by now, or whatever it was. Or it seems like there's this vibe of reflecting on our channels. Like, what's going on with my channel? When's it going to take off? I'm making videos that the algorithm wants me to make so I can get found, and like all of those things. To that point, let's see what Marguerite has to say. So she doesn't look at the numbers because she doesn't want to be the Redbubble girl. She put it down what I think the stages and pitfalls are of being a YouTuber. Oh, I'm going to have to find it on Medium. I'm guessing it's on Medium, right? I need to read your article. But yeah, so that's like 2,000 subscribers after 2 years, and this moment of reflection, this moment of fall, the seasons are changing. I feel like we're coming close to the end of the year, and we can have this frustration in us. And I think what it comes back to is you are the right answer. And eventually, after Mr. Beast, because people show up Mr. Beast for Mr. Beast. Okay, you guys, Casey Neistat's back. So let's celebrate the return of Casey Neistat. And what occurred to me was, as I watch all of these videos, but if I'm going to skip ahead, I usually skip ahead to where he's talking. I really an electric car, or if he's talking about a drone, or if he's talking about, I really honestly don't care because I really like Casey Neistat, right? So people eventually showed up for him. So in the algorithm is how we can get found for sure, but people are showing up for Casey, right? So I really think that, you know, us as our group here and sort of our mindset that you are the right answer. I had more fun. Well, Kate Gesham's videos are also super fun, but I really loved getting to know him in that video. I really loved when Jamie shared her video where she was super vulnerable with her content. I really love when I get to see Tisha talk at the beginning of his Amsterdam videos, all of those things. And even just the content that he's making, it's very him. Like, I'm watching to go here and there. The passion for Amsterdam comes through in every single video. And I really get this like sense that we're hanging out together. That's what I get from those videos. So really, you guys are the right answer on your video. There's no comments to this. So let's talk about burnout. How are you guys feeling about burnout? Because that's something that a lot of people are talking, seems to be about. Mark, is on your pitfalls of being a YouTuber. So I think I've been really having this struggle. I always tell you guys about my struggle. I definitely think I've been having this struggle and this evolution with my YouTube channel. And it's really kind of come around to me through doing live streams, being really honest, that like I am the why behind my channel. Like what I bring in terms of unlimited positive energy, unlimited positive outlook, finding the silver lining, really being motivated, not staying down for long. I really don't care if I have a video that doesn't, for example, my last video on StreamYard, it's not like a blowing up video, but there's a very small percentage of the population who's probably interested in StreamYard and how it works. So I made that video because I really wanted to make that video because I love live streaming so much. I want to be able to help other people be able to live stream. Right, so I kind of knew that was going to go up. The people who watched it were able to really appreciate me and what I was doing for them. And those comments down below are going to make the next person who watches that video feel like they can trust me because other people trust me. If that kind of makes sense where I'm going with this whole conversation. But yes, let's talk about burnout. Talk to me about where you guys are at with burnout. Let's see. Jason. Burnout is the only reason I haven't committed to strict deadlines with my content beyond posting one video a week. Mars, burnout is stage 5 of my article. It won't let me add the web address to the comment. Can you email it to me and I will put it in a link into the description box and y'all can come back and read it. And I'll post it in our Facebook group as well for Mark's article. Yeah, so burnout. Only if you really love to make it. Mark says, I didn't go through burnout exactly, but I went from making 4 videos a week to 1. Like Sarah. I think my burnout is more from trying to deal with all the things happening in life plus my channel. So here's my thoughts on burnout, because I think I'm just too old to care about making a YouTube channel that other people want me to make. If that makes any sense. I don't even know. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't feel burnout and I don't feel lack of ideas. If anything, I feel way too much inspiration to create content. Like my brain explodes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A really good video idea. Not just for me, I then think about everybody else's channels and all the videos I want them to make. So I don't experience burnout and I definitely don't experience like creative struggles in any way, shape, or form. But I am so 110% committed on making content that feels good to me, and then finding a way to make that algorithmically make sense. And so my idea is, or my question is burnout is it a response to our ideas being bottled up and not expressed? Like if we're creating content that we think other people want us to create, then our heart, like you, is being tapped. It's not being expressed. It's not being shown. And that not being able to get your voice out is going to create you guys burnout. Sarah's saying mom life. Yeah. Oh my gosh. With everything that's been going on this week, I was doing my invoicing super late last night. My husband brought me home chocolate cake, and he brought me drinks to my office where I was doing invoicing. So I probably screwed up some of these numbers really bad. No, I didn't. Kara says she doesn't feel burnout either. And this is so great that you chimed in that comment. Because when Kiara's creating her skateboarding content, she's clearly doing the thing she loves. She's clearly doing something she's passionate about. She's just putting it out there, throwing it out to the world. Like she just loves it. She's not going to get burnt out. I also, as you guys know, don't have any consistency in posting my videos, which I know YouTube hates, but yeah, I have to have control of my life because, as you guys know from knowing me, that's something that I feel the most abundant about is when I get to dictate my time and nobody else dictates it for me. So yay to Kiara. Oh, hold on, Marguerite. But I'm launching something new either tomorrow or Sunday, which is really new and not algorithm friendly. So from getting vids that get traction to vids that probably won't get much. And this is where it's really interesting because I think I really believe and buy into this idea that the slow trajectory is, I mean, let's all blow up tomorrow. Let's just all agree to blow up tomorrow and have 100,000 subscribers tomorrow. And I don't wish any of us slowness at all. I want to go fast, I want to be furious. But I want it to be from real people who really want to hang out with us, real people who want to get to know us, real people who want to tell their friends about this great YouTuber that they know. Like that's the goal. That's, I think, once you get 10 people who really love you as a YouTuber, they're going to tell 10 of their friends, and they're going to tell 20 of their friends. So they're going to build onto that. And then that's where you're going to see Mr. Beast with his 2,000 subscribers in 2 years going exponential growth. So from vids that are getting traction to vids that probably won't get much, that's a mindset change. And then you need to consider with that, like, what do you want to achieve with your videos? Let's see what Jishin's saying. Yeah, it makes sense, Liz. It's like being older and having more introspect to be yourself and attract the people who will gravitate towards that versus producing to appease everyone. And I think when you start to produce to appease everybody, you can see it in YouTubers. Like I can think of YouTubers that I watch who started creating because they were getting traction. And so they started really diving into and leaning into that one specific content because it was getting them subscribers and getting them views and all those things. And then their content really became kind of cold. It felt like it became kind of cold, and maybe they're experiencing burnout. And I think it's because that creative and artistic freedom just isn't there. But there's so much. I love all the comments. Man, you guys be chatty today. Lifestyle with Sarah. I spent days walking back and forth between home and school. It was crazy. It's been so busy since kids have been back to school. I got a funny story for you guys about being busy. So I'm going to read these, and then I'm going to tell you guys my really funny story. I post every other week for that reason. Yes. My viewers were getting burnt out trying to keep up with my videos. I think that I teach my videos, they need time to apply the practices. Absolutely, Jeannie. I would 1,000% agree with that. Again, I have mad respect for you moms. And yay for Liz's husband. Yeah, chocolate cake. It was great. Chocolate cake and 6-digit invoicing. My two favorite things. Hey, how are you? My super most favorite personal training YouTube content creator. Oh my gosh. I had a full-on nosebleed today on the treadmill. It was awful. I knew you can maybe relate to that. It was so horrible that I was so embarrassed. I love trying new things. My husband and I were actually discussing the joys of slow growth today for exactly the reasons you're discussing now. Slow growth for the win. I'm in the middle of a huge cleaning, but glad I made it. We're super glad that you made it as well. If you guys haven't checked out FitLab, check them out. And come into our YouTube Content Creator Society Facebook group if you haven't yet, because there's all kinds of good stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. We gotta as a group, we gotta switch the slope because we don't want, I think, authentic growth to win. Authentic growth for the win, because let's not like create, because Liz likes to manifest. Let's not create slow. Let's create authentic growth for the win, because I want you guys to always have friends on your YouTube channel. You should always feel like you're hanging out with a group of friends when you're reading your comments. We're going deeper into this. This is just the start, but wow, when conversation gets going early, it's going to be good. I think it's good to grow at an appropriate pace while staying genuine to your brand and who you are. It's hard to keep coming out quality content, though, on a regular basis. Let's see where I was going next with this, but first I'll tell you guys my funny story. So work is really busy, and I'm like administration girl. So I usually don't get involved a ton, but it's crazy, crazy busy. And now next week we have to go to the Canadian Armed Forces base. So, and for some reason they've requested me to be there, which seems odd because I'm really just the office girl, but to go to construction on an army base it's totally crazy, the amount of security you have to go through. So I've been highly involved in the security end. So will you guys please send me some positive thoughts that my true construction worker is going to come through right now? It was my next comment. Can you guys send me positive thoughts that they are playing volleyball without shirts on when I'm at the army base? I am expecting Top Gun. I am expecting really good looking army guys. And I think they should be playing volleyball shirtless. I'm such a construction worker. Oh my God. Anyways, that's my funny story. So next week I get to go to Canadian Force Base for my first time ever. And everybody else had to go through massive security clearances, but me, because I'm like, I don't even know how I'm getting on with no security clearances. So hopefully I'm not a Russian scientist, or not, to generalize a specific place, but hopefully I'm not a spy. Anyways, that's my funny story. But moving on. So burnout. Let's talk about fear, because I think the very next thing that comes up when we talk about burnout, authenticity, creating videos we want to make is fear. Are we going to show up for the video we want to make? That's the very next thing that happens. And that is a really interesting conversation, right? So, are you good enough? Who are you? Like, FitLab doesn't have this problem. He is like a celebrity personal trainer teaching health and fitness online. Totally him 100%. Jashim is like, holy crap, serious photography guru. Doesn't have that problem. Jeannie, like, all of us are in our space. So where we feel really good, and then we're bringing something. How do you guys feel about fear of showing up as a creator? Fear of getting out there, fear yourself on Instagram and Facebook and all those other places to try to get people over to your channel, to promote yourself with your channel. Where are you feeling about fear? There's like 0 comments on fear. So either you guys are really afraid and don't want to say anything, or I'm the only person who gets nervous. I'm going to wait for a second and see what comes up in fear. I really do notice that I get nervous. Live streaming has been the best thing for me as a YouTube content creator. Having conversations in real life with you guys makes me feel like my meanness is me bringing myself is what people are showing up for. And I don't have to have any of the answers at all. I just have to show up with the questions and uncovering them and discussing them. And that's what people are totally to get that from me. In fact, Shelby Church, who has a massive YouTube channel, as you guys know, a lot of her content is just like reviews or their question videos. So one of her videos, for example, was, I wanted to check out this workspace in Los Angeles and see what it was really like. She's not posing herself as a super wonderful professional who knows everything about co-working spaces. She's literally about this, and I'm making a video of what I've uncovered about this, right? So that started to kind of shift my mind in a lot of ways. And also, I think for me personally, the thing that I'm great at, the thing that I bring, the thing that I know I can do and I don't need, anybody's approval on is always, always, always find a silver lining, always, always, always get things done. Getting onto that army base, that was a serious struggle, but with my personality, I got some things done with Alberta, our government. We do construction with the government. If you can imagine the nightmare. So that sort of that can-do positivity is really like, that's me. Like, that's why people show up to my channel, and no one can do it like me. So let's hear about you guys in fear. Because this was the lightning moment that I had this week. And you guys know me. If I'm having a lightning moment, then I do this about it. Okay. FitLab, right. Marguerite, you guys are legends. This is a vibe. Love my army story. My life sounds epic. Legend mom, queen army base celeb. I've never been. I'm really excited. It's also a big, big deal for my company and like the growth and success. Yes, expecting abundance. I'm into it. Okay, sorry, I'll stop singing. But on the YouTube front, fear of judgment, fear of critique, even though I accept it, fear of failure. I like this. Judge him. Fear of rejection. And I don't want to keep us in that fear space, but this actually got me back from starting to film in the beginning. But once I started finally doing it, it all started to flow, and I quickly became more on camera and putting myself out there. Josh, in fear of being canceled. No, I refuse to blow it. Lifestyles with Sarah. I guess I fear that people won't like me or my videos. That's why when I talk to the camera, it takes 20 takes to start going live. Start going live. That will fix that. YouTube. When it comes to YouTube, I've struggled with fear of being judged and fear of failing. Okay. Fear of judgment from family members who've always been hypercritical of me. Getting over that and caring what others think freed me, and I found my creativity. Marguerite, regarding fear, I go through ups and downs. I'm so close to monetization now that I do have a fear of my subs leaving, but then I know who I am is more important. Yes. Okay, I've just consumed more energy presence from creators like you, and that has allowed me to accept that that's all in my head and I can just be me. Yeah, that's really, everybody really genuinely does have similar fears. Like in the space of YouTube and talking to creators for the last 9 months that I've been around on YouTube, everybody has the same or similar fears. It always comes back to being judged by the people who are immediately close to you. And also fear of rejection by people when you put out a video that somehow you're not good enough. That seems to be, Marguerite, woohoo! She's so close to monetization. But we are all super excellent. We are all getting it there. I really am trying to lay out the comparisons really, really big, because we don't know what everybody has on their plate. So if that's going to help you guys in any way, shape, or form, can we just agree to stop doing that? I easily will see somebody else who started with not as long ago as me. Is that right? I've been on longer, you guys know where I'm going with this, and they're getting way more subscribers. But I also have I also have the kids. I'm also a brunette coach. I am all these other things. So, and they might be all those other things, right? They might have history working in or things like that. So we really kind of compare. The only person you can really compare yourself is somebody who is your 1000% ideal, exactly the same, and that person's just not out there. So we've got to agree that we are really, really great YouTubers just because we're out here and we're committed to learning, not because we have, we're growing faster and faster and faster. So here's the thing I want you to do to change your mind. So FitLab, if you're new around here, this girl loves to write things down. You don't have to write things down. You can visualize it. You can say it to yourself. You can go back through your YouTube videos and cut out the comments. But I want you to get super duper clear on your motivation. And this is something that I've been doing for myself, actually. And this is kind of everything for me and my focus that makes me feel super empowered as a creator and not really feel fear of creating at all, really. So it is, let's get clear on your motivation. And when people leave comments on your channel, what do they say? So what do you want them to say? So we talked about burnout, we talked about fear, and we talked about how you write answer for your channel. I know that I could make all the content that I make, but not show up with all of my Lizness, which I think is really that undying joy. Which not everybody's gonna love. Like, I know for sure some people are like, this chick is way too bubbly and I gotta go. That's totally fine. Because they're not going to be a fan of mine. They're not going to be my ideal follower. They're not going to tell their friends about me, right? So I don't have to feel that, and I let those people go. For me, it's really come down to asking myself this question when I'm preparing a video, when I'm doing content planning, like the StreamYard video that I did, had incredible watch time, the highest watch time I've ever had, which I'm considering a massive success for my channel. And the comments that were in it, I felt like people were really, like, wow, thanks, Liz. Like, you really taught this in a systematic way, which is what I was trying to achieve with that video. One of my happiness videos before, I had somebody leave a comment that was like, I'm really feeling depressed. I really don't know what to do. I'm really a video like this. I'm abbreviating it, but it was a paragraph where somebody was really genuinely helped. Depression by some of the things that I shared about happiness habits, which are habits that I genuinely did to get out of depression. So that worked. So here's my question. When people are leaving comments on your videos, what are they saying? What are they saying? Oh, I love that. Hopefully that's firing you guys up. Because we start to rephrase it that way. Like, we live in this fear of rejection, all that. We talked about that. Let's live in the future of acceptance. Let's live in the future of positivity. Let's live in the future of you guys having super awesome friends who are always showing up to your YouTube channel because you're their go-to. What kind of comments are they leaving? You guys are lighting it up. So let's hear. I'm probably still snuffly because of my big nosebleed this morning, which totally sucks. Suggestion. I hope I can get your comfort level on camera one day. Huge respect for you and the way you found creativity. Absolutely. I know. I adore. You guys know I adore all your videos. This week has been rough for me watching videos that I've been on site. The best thing I did was not tell anybody. I know it's in my close circle, so I'm really my own worst enemy when it comes to fear. I also feel my life with so many challenges. YouTube is a small thing. Thank you, Tashem. And Liz, I feel the same way about you and how amazing and comfortable you are on camera. No, talking to strangers is my superpower. I'm really not. It's not even a comfortable camera thing. Talking to strangers is my superpower. Yep. It really is. Okay. FitLab says, I'm a one big blooper reel. When I film a video and it's amazing, I actually get usable footage in my videos. I'm a big blooper reel when I film a video. It's amazing. I actually get the magic of editing is an amazing thing. You got to try live streaming. Now when I film a video, I feel like I'm live streaming. So I just kind of plop down in my chair and I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. So live streaming has really helped that out. Celebrating the win for your bid. Yeah, it was nice. I got some comments. That's one of my goals for this year. So glad. Yeah, Joshim is super comfortable and he's got such a good presence on camera. I don't have that presence. I just jabber. You guys are so sweet. Look at this. Yeah, he's killing it. Okay. Most people comment on my personality in the and they love my positive energy. Okay, stay in that space. can you guys keep hitting me up? We need to know when people are commenting on your channel, what do they say? What do you want them to say? So when people comment on my channel, I want them to say that they felt more positive after leaving one of my videos. That's what I want people to say. I want people to leave one of my videos saying, I felt more positive after leaving your video. I love that you motivated me. I love that you helped me become happy. I love that you inspired me as a YouTuber to keep going, or that you're showing me new things on YouTube. Like, that's what I want people to say. Those are the comments I want to generate on my video. And then I know I can do those things. Okay, so let's see. Jishim, comments are along the lines of, I hit some crucial points because I want my videos to encourage a conversation. Quality is good, and lady loving how relatable this is. Yes, so I think that last video, because you really hit it. You really hit it. It was so freaking good, and I loved it. That's my main goal, to go here and there. I get comments from people complimenting my editing. That video that you made, that was so good. You have such creative editing. If you guys didn't want to go here and there video, he did a day and night bike riding around Amsterdam. And it's so much fun. In the daytime, it's like fun, and then it's nighttime, it's like scary music. And I'm like, so I'm watching it safe and sound at my house in the middle of nowhere. And I like catch myself on my couch, like curling up at nighttime, and then like, oh, it's daytime. And then, oh my God, I'm scared it's nighttime. So it's like we watched it together now. Most people comment on the actual quality of the content I produce, as I am laser focused on providing the most accurate and useful science based on the possible. Yes, yes, yes. To go here and there, editing top notch. Jeannie, I want them to say a grace to their day. I've taught them something that will make their day better. A big goal is as many people as possible with my content and online services, and bringing positive change to the fitness and nutrition industry. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys a question. Give me a yes or no. Living in the space of what are the comments I want to have left on my channel? If I could have the best comment ever left on my channel, my most ideal comment, the kind of comment that would make me have the biggest smile on my face, that comment would be, and you guys already answered it. You're hitting up all the answers. I told you what mine would be, how I want people to leave my video feeling, or what I want for you guys, because I'm very feely, touchy-feely, where some of you guys are, I know, much more technical. So what do you want your viewers to leave empowered by? Or so when you're living in that space, guys, how do you feel? Do you feel the absence of fear? When you're living in the space of, when I create content, I want my comments to say X, is there no longer fear? So give me that. Give me a no fear. Give me a no fear if once you start thinking, this is the comment that's going to get left on my channel. This is the comment that's going to get left on this video. Give me a no fear if you're feeling no fear. And some people also comment on my filming and editing, as increased production value has been a big focus. Yes, absolutely. Philip kills it with his editing. I feel sometimes I have to say, you guys really intimidate me. I'm glad I show up with big personality, man. You guys intimidate me with the videos. Oh my God, I just don't have the editing skills that you guys have. The best possible comment would be, somebody said I truly helped them and positively impacted their health, fitness, and wellness in some meaningful way. Philip, can you do me a favor? Can you write that down on a piece of paper if that resonates with you? Say it out loud if that resonates with you. Do something. Write that down in your content journal, like whatever, if you have a content planner, because that's like the magic. I feel like that's the magic for you right there. So when you start to have the self-doubt and the burnout and the fear, the second you come back to this right here, you can't live in that space anymore to go here and there. That motivated me a lot because I was never able to follow a study with editing or something. It was always a hobby. I find YouTube to be this crazy place where the thing that people love, the thing that fires them up, becomes, you know, their thing. So like these hobbies, like editing, is like the gift that you have to share with everybody. Oh, I love that. Okay. let's see, to go here and there. I'm glad that I'm now following this path to make something more than a hobby of it. I didn't see that before I said what I said. Yeah, and you're blowing up. Like, you get subscribers so fast. So good for you. It's not about the numbers because we can't compare because everybody's life is different, but you should feel happy for yourself. I'm proud of all of us, and I'm proud. Marguerite, I'm struggling answering the comment question, such as the affirmation for me is cool. I'm kind of okay if people watch, but don't comment, but rather active. Well, and that's totally good. A super fair and valid point, Marguerite, because for me, I'm very wordy. You guys know, journal and all of those things. That might not be the thing for you. So however that is for you, like, how do you want people leaving your feeling resonating? That says, or gave them some great new info that they never knew. So that's really, really the vibe, is leaning into the comment that people are leaving or what you're leaving them behind. What's like a concrete thing that you're giving to them that they can take on the road. And when you stay in that space, it kind of abolishes fear. Because what can your friends really say about you or your family members, or how can people reject you if you know and you have built a video or content or a channel based on what it is you want to give away? If that kind of makes sense. Like, once you can lean into very clearly what you're providing for people, it's so easy to stand in that truth and then start building up this confidence as a creator. Like, I've started to post on Instagram more, and I think it's because I always knew that my channel would be about spreading motivation and positive energy. It took me 10 months or 9 months to believe it. And now I'm able to talk it on YouTube or Instagram and YouTube. And now I'm able to own it. So like, that's, what is it for you guys? So let's get clear on your motivation. Oh, sorry, we did that one. So let's do October intention setting. What are we creating for October? Intention setting doesn't have to be numbers because that can somewhat be a little bit out of our control, but let's set some intentions. Like, how are you promoting yourself more as a YouTuber? Because your content does deserve to get out there and people need to see you. FitLab, people need him. People are at home. If I'm in Canada, so our COVID restrictions aren't as like strict as some of the places. A lot of people are working at home, so people really, really need him right now. Jashim is the incredible sharing all these creative things. People really need to continue to learn and develop from him. To go here and there is this mental journey. he's helping those of us who can't travel, right? So what are we doing for October? What are we creating? What are the intentions that we're putting out there? For me, I'm going to really, really step into sort of my wildest dreams of YouTube. So I have a bit of a plan. And in order for me to kind of execute my wildest dreams, I've really had to have faith in myself that I deserve it. And the thing is when I believe in myself, other people are going to believe in me too, right? So let's see what you guys are talking about. Let's see. October is a new phase for me on YouTube. With some teaching because I love it. Yeah. Oh, and something new. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, Marguerite's really good at teaching things. I like when I was doing my StreamYard, and then I actually watched one of your videos right after, and I was like, oh man, I should have watched Marguerite before. She's so better at it. FitLab. My intent for October is to produce more frequent content to be more consistent and to raise the bar higher with my content and the value, quality, and production value to reach more people. I love it. Jashim, I'm going to step more into creative storytelling, and we are all here for it. Subject unknown. I really have it because you are so good, like with the camera and storytelling that way, that I think if you just went cuckoo and got, a cookie. Okay, that was specific. I need to check out everyone's channel in here. Excited to see what you guys are doing. Do it. And there is smiling at us. We're ready to see more Amsterdam in the fall. So I challenge you guys to get really clear on your intentions for for October, your intentions for who you are, your intentions for believing in yourself more. The more you believe in yourself, the more other people are going to believe in you. Take away one thing that's holding you back. If it's posting on your personal Facebook or your personal Instagram, all of those things, take that away and lean into that. Make content that is like super, super, super firing you up. There's going to be tip videos, more tip videos, because my brain is exploding and I wish I had so much time. I wish I could create content every day, to be honest. A lot more tip videos, because again, my superpower is talking to strangers. And more than that, my superpower is engaging strangers and creating relationships with strangers like that. So yeah, look for more on that, because I'm so passionate into digging into more of this YouTube world and really making friends with your viewers. Like, so you have these legions and legions and legions of people who are showing up for your YouTube channel because they want to hang out with you, right? That's kind of my whole vibe. That's my whole thing. Subject unknown. That's an enticing title. So much freedom to explore and so many topics. Yes, because people are showing up for you. You are the value of your channel. You're like all the things, your energy, the way you talk. Same with Marguerite. You're all of us here. The energy, how we talk, the flavor of how we do our videos, all of those things matter. I work on creating a more personable experience. I love it. Jeannie is working on a big collaboration with 6 people in one video. I love it. That leans totally into Jeannie. She's all about the collaborations. You know that when you land on one of her videos, she's going to have an expert for you guys, which I love. Yeah, legions. That's such a great word. That's going to be the word for this live stream. Legions of friends on our YouTube videos. Legions of friends showing up for us because we absolutely freaking deserve it. So I have an unrelated question. I've been growing at a decent pace, and my most recent video was a video with crazy good metrics: 68% watch time, 9% click-through rate, high views and comments. Excellent. What was it about? What was the video about? Okay. But after a week went by, I only gained 1 single new subscriber when I usually get 30 to 50 new subscribers in a week after I release a video. Wow, good for you. That is massive. And none have had such good metrics like this one. Can you go to your YouTube studio Fit Lab? You guys can all hang out. Let's do this. Let's do a progression into the channel together. And I love this. I love that you guys trust me with this stuff. Can you tell me what were the sources? So was it external? Was it YouTube search? Was it videos? External, YouTube search, suggested video, or browse features? How are they getting to you? Can you tell me your traffic source? Because that's going to be super huge. Oh, maybe Danger's here. Hello. Hello, honey. Mark, can you do the same thing, curiosity, with your video that blew up? Suggested videos, search video, because I have a bit of a, he's gonna do it. Give me a sec. Because I think I have an answer, but the answer is different for you guys depending on where your traffic is coming from. My growth used to be pretty consistently, I feel like 10 a day, like eight subscribers a day, 10 subscribers a day, pretty consistently. I could kind of bank on it, but here's the thing. I was doing a ton of promotion on Facebook at that time. And so, yes, I would gain subscribers and that was awesome. And I really liked it. But my watch time was dismal because I think those, you can end up in that danger, which we talked about before, where people they aren't in your legion. They're not in your legion. They're just hoping that you show up on your channel and that you'll show up on theirs, and that just doesn't really work. So my watch time was horrible, horrible, horrible. So I actually made a very conscious decision to not share on Facebook at all. Now, if I only get external from Facebook, maybe I post on my personal Facebook page, I post in our Content Creator Society page, and I post in Jeannie posts sometimes, and very seldomly, like today, I shared the live stream just because it'd be nice to get more people onto the live streams for us all, right? To create our community bigger. But yeah, so what was I going to say about that? Yes, I do that very, 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 very cognitively because I want my watch time to go up, because I want to know, am I really like, do I need to really work on as a creator versus just like getting stuff out on Facebook and getting people that way. So that was me going on a big long tangent while we waited for FitLab. Sorry about that. Okay, I started with a different thumbnail first and changed it after 2 days to a better one. After he noticed his click-through rate was low, it went up 3 times. Good for you for changing the thumbnail, which you can absolutely do. You guys can also go back and edit your description boxes. Actually, I was just before I started this video, I was editing a super old video because I'll tell you to go back on Liz's tangent of not sharing things on Facebook anymore. So my most popular YouTube search term is manifestation journal, which I love because I love journaling and I love manifesting stuff. So there you go. So now I'm pivoting that video to try to get it tagged and titled better using Morning Fame, which there's so much content coming for me about Morning Fame. So don't worry about that right now. It's really, really great. But yeah, so I'm trying to pivot that video using that to see how that goes. Marguerite, it was about promotion. I only use Pinterest to drive video traffic to my videos. It was about promotion. So you got about that video from Pinterest? Is that what you're saying? I'm confused. I would have thought it would have been YouTube search. Let me know. Okay, FitLab isn't getting back to us. So yeah, so then I think the question is, because the whole question is, I gave one single new subscriber. I would guess that if I had to take a guess, and like I'm guessing because you haven't put the comment up yet, so we'll see if I was right. I have a 10-second delay, so it's already there. I'm guessing that video ranked high in YouTube search, and I'm guessing most of your traffic came from YouTube search. Let me know. Oh, my search gave me 33 views, browse 65, channel pages 42. Direct notifications. So your direct notifications, none of those people are going to subscribe to you because they're always subscribed. Search gave me 33 views. That's a pretty high view count. Yeah, so that's what, I don't know, I'm trying to do quick math. That's like 20% of your views came from search. Getting people to find you in search on your first video to subscribe to you, that's kind of tricky. You really got to but obviously liked your content. Here's the thing that you need to do with that video. You need to find out, because you said that they watched it for 60% or something like that. Find out when they dropped off, and please tell me that you have cards there. So just before they dropped off in your traffic, have cards there to get them to stay into your content. And of course, try to make it like juicy and good with whatever. What video was that? Was that your video that you did, that last video that you did? I'm super curious. Yeah, and browse. And now you're not hooking your subscribers, is what you're saying. So then my next question would be, what is your hook video? So what's the video that has gotten you the most subscribers? Okay, because it's somewhere between the two is where, like, how did you hook the people in that other one? You missed my question. I didn't hear your question. You broke up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I promise I'm trying to do that. With my channel, Abandoned Explorers, Reddit has been working well. Yes, because you have such a huge community there. My search had about 100% retention rate. Yeah, so you had your search, really good search traffic, and you had a really good retention in your search traffic. So yeah, you position them perfectly for your ideal audience. I'm curious now, did you feel highly motivated to do that video? Like, did that video come from your algorithm? My Redbubble was all search. That's what my stat on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, all search. So same thing. Yeah, YouTube search. YouTube search is so much harder, I find, to get subscribers on. When I look at my content that I make, like the videos that get me lots of subscribers, are the ones that come through like homepage, browse. People who've already watched one of my videos before. If it's YouTube search and they've not watched one of my videos before, then it's harder to hook them. And if you just think you are on YouTube, so here's what's good about that FitLab is that your content is going to continue to get suggested to those people. So like other videos to get suggested, I would actually, if it was me, and I'm such an analytic freak, because I'm like so excited about analytics and I wish I could go into your computer and dig into it, but I know I can't. Okay. I would do, if it was me, I would do this. I would go into my video and I would find out all the search terms that I ranked for in the back in the algorithm, and it's going to be like YouTube search, this is why you came up. And then I would, okay. So he also answered questions. He didn't plan the video around the algorithm. He did it because it was very important to explain to my viewers a key concept of training properly. And that was, you named it something in your video, which I can't remember what it was called, that style of training. So whatever that title was, or that search term, I would take whatever videos you have. I would take probably 4 videos that you have. I would make them high hook videos or high converting videos. And if they can be tagged the same, I would tag them the same. Here's the other thing that I would do. I would go back to all of my videos that are hook videos. If you're not doing this on your YouTube channel, it 110% works. And I don't know why there's not a single YouTube growth person out there who talks about it, but it works. And let me tell you what it is. Go back to those videos and pin the top comment. You're going back into your older videos and you're going to create a new pinned comment that says, watch this video that I made about periodization or whatever. People are really enjoying viewing it. And I so do something like that. Pin that to your old videos. The reason why you want to do that is because everybody who commented on that older video, who has their YouTube notifications turned on, is going to see that FitLab just posted this comment on their video. Okay, and they're all getting a notification of, hey, if you like that video, watch my new video. The chance, I know because I've done this on my channel, I've watched it and I've watched the real-time metrics change, you will get views from that. So getting those people to come a second time could get them to then click subscribe, and then they'll start to see your subscribe numbers go up. Does that make sense? Yeah, periodization was the term. That's a great point. I'll definitely do that today. Yeah. Sorry, now I got to go back and just see what else you guys are talking about. Yeah, my red bubble was also harder to get people to subscribe, for sure. The only way you can really manage that, or how I would manage that, if I have something blow up. I think that did not blow up. It fake blew up. Anyways, how I would handle that, or what I'm going to do when that happens, which is going to happen very, very soon, is I will pin a comment, of course, for like the juiciest, goodiest video that relates to that video in there. And then I am going to find out in my traffic wherever they dropped off. And of course, that's where I'm going to put like lots of cards. So it's like this video next, right? I'm going to like push them, be like, do, because people are getting bored. That's why they're clicking off. So they need to like get mentally stimulated. Marguerite, to Marguerite's point, she doesn't want to become the red bubble girl. So in that case, for me, from like an engagement, and I talk to strangers, thing, and like I kind of can sort of read strangers' minds, so I kind of can sort of know what they're thinking, and that's how I connect with all these crazy people and do all these things. I would, knowing Marguerite, that what she really wants to do is really, really help people with the online space and learn how, like, I'm going to say freedom lifestyle, but that's not the word that she would use because she just doesn't talk like that. But I'm going to say that freedom lifestyle by working online, because she also talks about traveling and, being able to travel all over the world and have her business online. I would position the comment, because she doesn't want to be noticed as the red bubble girl. I would position the comment to be like, I want to be your YouTube content creator to share everything great about the online space of the freedom lifestyle, or whatever her word is going to be for that. So watch this video next, because it's going to be great. If that makes sense. Am I helping? Lady, I just got home. I wanted to pop in and say, hi, I have to get my daughter. Okay, bye. I know. I'm so happy that you're working though. YouTube needs to have a feature where I can heart mods. I know, right? We're going to send them in. Oh, okay. She says, I love freedom lifestyle. I love where I live. I feel like that, yeah, that feels really good to me for you, coming from energy systems in the universe. That's how I describe it to people. But I do think that's it. Like, I do think that that's what you're doing. So I think that's how you can hook more of those people. Not that you're not doing a super incredible job, because you super are absolutely massively doing it. But the same for FitLab, videos, but you're not getting the subscriber. Go back to the ideal comment that you want to get. There's a fly. Go back to the ideal comment that you want to get from people, and then lean into that message, put that comment as your top comment. Like, I'm flying. I am a creator that you can count on to get quality personal training information. I believe in you. I want to see you have so much success with your training regime. I want you to know you can count on me. Watch this video next to learn more about me and what I can do for you. Like, that's the pinned comment. Does that resonate with you guys? Yep, I'm thinking the same thing every time. You guys, about the pinned comment. You guys, it actually works. I've tested it like numerous times on my channel. When I have a video that is not getting traction, then, especially because my channel has ADD, it's either YouTube growth or like lifestyle and positive thinking. I've really got to do something about that. Different story for a different day. But the pinned comment thing definitely works. You guys, my kids get out of school in 10 minutes and I have a 15-minute drive to get them. I love our conversations. I know that these conversations are going to end up being well into hundreds of people one day. So I'm so excited to see us all grow, see us keep having these amazing conversations, keep knowing that we have friends who are like with us. I know that these live streams are going to become legions of people who are patting each other on the back. We're doing the thing. We had the vision that we wanted to create a YouTube channel, and we are YouTubers. Like, no one gets to take that away from us, because the being a YouTuber, it doesn't, like, you don't get that title after you have 1,000 subscribers or after you have 100,000 or whatever. You just have to be a YouTuber the first time you post a video on YouTube. You're doing a thing. What you are creating is needed. People want to see you. People want to see me. We are super wonderful. Oh my God. Yes. Time flew by. My channel definitely has ADD. Marie, this has been the best. Thanks, Liz. So nice to hang out with everybody this evening. Have an epic weekend. I also love to my kids. They know about each and every one of you, which is so fabulous. And if you could do me one favor at some point for next week, whether it's Motivation Monday or Creator Friday, if you guys could share the link out to, I don't know, Facebook group, Instagram, something, just so that we can build up the community. Yes, I will benefit from it, from watch time and subscribers, all this, hopefully. But more importantly, the more we have these conversations together, the more we can empower more. So that you guys have a super awesome weekend. Have the best weekend. Do all the things you love. And I will see you on Monday.